All right, good morning. Happy middle of the week, happy Wednesday. This workout is a little different. We've not done one of this style before. It's called a 5-4-3-2-1 workout. It is catered for people with short attention spans like myself. So we will do certain moves for 5 minutes and then a different set of moves for 4 minutes, 3, 2, 1, etc., etc. So you won't get bored. You should hopefully feel like you have a full body workout when we're done. Lots of core, lots of leg, it'll be good. You'll like it, I have a good feeling about it. So, for our warm-up, 30 seconds of each, you're gonna stick with those alternating side lunges. Super important with these that we send our hips way back, weight in the heel, knee stays behind the toes. This is just more of a stretch than an actual work, all right? We wanna stretch it out. From there, we're gonna move into inchworm walks, not the push-up, just the walk. So you're gonna set your feet under your hips. Now, as you fold forward, I want your belly button to come in. Walk it out, plank position, hit your plank. And what I mean by that is we are squeezing our glutes and pulling up through your abs. From there, we are walking it back. Try to keep your heels on the ground as long as possible. You can hang out in that forward fold for a second if that feels good. And then we're gonna walk it out, downward dog crunches. So you're gonna hit plank, send your hips up and your left arm under your right side, and then back to plank. So as the hips come up, the arms go under and across. Modified here, knees down, and you're gonna reach under just like that. Notice how I'm shifting back into plank, my butt's in line with my spine, and you're right there. Lastly, Superman to child's pose. So you're gonna come up to a little hold here, chest up, thighs up, plant those hands, shift back. As soon as your bum touches your heels, you're shifting back forwards and then slow lowering down. So the slowest parts are your hold here. This is sort of a smooth, quick transition, but then you're gonna slowly lower to your mat. From there, we're gonna move into plank rotations to further warm up our core, and then that 5-4-3-2-1 workout is only 15 minutes long. So short and sweet. So go ahead, set your feet nice and wide. Toes are gonna point slightly angled to the sides, and we're gonna work through that side lunge, stretching of your inner thigh. Get ready in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Good, now if it feels good or one side's tighter than the other, you can actually sit down in there for a second. Feeling that good stretch along your inner thigh of that straight leg. Again, super important that our hips are back and our knees are behind our toes. Good. Sometimes if you have tighter hips, your side lunge might look a little more like that. That's okay, no big deal. We're all working through it at different paces, right? Good, best part about Zoom, nobody can see us. 3, 2, 1, rest, set those feet, walk it out, forward fold it, hit that plank, and then walk it back, heels to the floor as soon as you can touch them there. Walk it out, good, good, good. Halfway, feeling that good stretch along your hamstrings. Good, this is a great core workout, right? Because anytime our chest comes closer to our thighs, we're pulling in our abs. 3, 2, 1, hit that plank, down dog crunch, hips up, arms across, shift back down. Good. Exhale as we take our hips up, inhale back to plank. Awesome job. Halfway right here, belly button in as we take our hips up. Fabulous. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, Superman hold, good, shift back, plant those hands, smooth transitions, slow back down. Raise up, inhale as we shift back, and then slow exhale back down. Take a big breath, good, shift back, nice job. So this should feel similar to a push-up on those shoulders, good. Nice job, super fluid movement this one. Good, 3, 2, 1, rest. Plank rotation, so shake those arms out. Now plank rotations are a great way to cinch our waistline, right? It's a great way to work your front plank, side plank, and Superman, getting able to hold them longer, but only 15 minutes, oh God forbid, 15 seconds at a time. So your first plank, you're gonna hold here for 15 seconds, right? Making sure your butt's in line with your spine, heels to the back wall. Modified, you can always take your knees down, tops of the legs are gonna come down, okay? Side plank, modified bottom knee down. Feet can also be stacked or staggered. You're pulling up as high as you can through that bottom oblique. Now you're gonna rotate through, opposite side. Again, stack, staggered, bottom knee down. And then 15 seconds of Superman hold. Arms can be out, bent to 90 degrees or modified, head on the hands, and you'll work those legs, okay? So we'll do 15 seconds in each of those positions 4 times for a minute total in each position. So if you didn't think you could hold a minute-long plank, yes you can, and you're gonna do it 4 times. Get ready. All right, hands on your shoulders. You're going in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Now only 15 seconds, right? So I want you to hold it the whole time. If that means you're dropping to the knees, that's still a plank, that still counts, that's perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Rotate to the side. What you're doing with your top arm, that is up to you, right? This helps me think about driving my obliques towards the sky. Good. You're taking it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate through. Hold that opposite side. Good. Pulling as high as you can through that bottom oblique. Again, you may always drop to your knee, but do not quit. We can do anything for that 15 seconds. And Superman, lay on down, chest up, thighs up. In your modified, we'll work that bottom half. Good, raise up a little higher. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front plank, again, knees are always fine. You're already 25% done. Good. This is so fun, isn't it? Good. 3, 2, and 1. Rotate, side plank. Pulling up as high as you can through that bottom oblique. I also love to, I'm a very visual learner, an invisible belt, right? Pulling me to the ceiling. That also always helps. 3, 2, 1. Rotate through. Woo! Good. Nice job. Boost, boost, boost. Good. Drive up through those fingertips. 3, 2, 1. Down. Superman. Good. Chest up, thighs up. Now if you engage your core, you'll be surprised at how much higher you get your chest. 3, 2, 1. Front plank, you're halfway through. Good. Some troubleshooting things. Make sure we're not falling into our lower back or our upper back. So pushing down as hard through the floor as you can is going to flatten out your upper back. 3, 2, 1. Side plank. Good. If your lower back ever hurts, I want you to drop to those knees or the bottom knee. Good. Because that just means we're falling into our lower back a little bit. That will fix itself when we get stronger cores. Go ahead and rotate through, switch sides. Same thing with the wrist. I know we can get a little bit of a wrist pain doing this, but again, the stronger our wrist get, the less pain we're going to have. 3, 2, and 1. Superman. Good. Raise up. Got 10 seconds. Hug those abs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Front plank. Good. Squeeze those glutes. Belly button in. Again, this plank right here is where you're going to feel that lower back pain if you're going to feel it. So always drop to those knees if you're feeling a little twinge. 3, 2, and 1. Rotate through. Good. High as you can pull. I know we're getting tired. Those shoulders. Good. You've only have 15 minutes after all this. 3, 2, 1. Rotate through. Good. Pull up. Awesome, awesome, awesome job. Raise, raise, raise. Good. Flex out those fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Superman. Beautiful. Good. Raise up. Core in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody, child's pose. Anytime we do a move like Superman, it's always important that we stretch the back out in the opposite direction with some child's pose. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The best part about this is the moves that you're doing in 5 minutes you're never going to see again. Probably until Friday. All right? So, first 5 minutes is all From there, in, out, jump squats. And you are gonna work for that full minute. So if you need to take a second to shake those legs out, take it. Modified is right here. From there, we have a burpee. Full version of your burpee. You're gonna come all the way down to your mat. Press up, sweep the legs, jump. Good. From there, burp. You can step it, or you can jump it, or you can find a wall and you can squat and push up on the wall, okay? Any of those counts as a burpee. And then, skater jumps. Now the lower and the wider your jump, the harder that's gonna be, the more you're gonna feel that in your glute medius. Modified. Take it here, I want you to aim to touch the floor if you are doing that step. And then, minute 5 is high knees. Modified is a high march. So, at the end of this 5 minutes, we should all be like, I want you to kill it for that 5 minutes, okay? Jumping jacks. And again, no cardio really for the rest of this 15 minutes. Get ready. Jumping jacks. 3, 2, and 1. Full minute you're working. We hardly ever do that. It's time we start. Remember that modification, you can always do a little switcheroo in between those two. I just want you to move for that full minute. Make sure you have that full length on the arms and we're not doing that little reaching action. Woo! Hitting that pole. There you go. Full sweep of those arms. Good. Keeping our body in one straight line, none of that lean back action. Good. Keep moving your over halfway. Nice job. From here, we go into those in, out, squat jumps. 15 seconds. Awesome job. And arguably this is going to be your most taxing portion right here. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, out, squat jumps. Good. Now a minute. Feels like a really long time when you have to jump out of a squat. So don't forget, you can always take it right here. Good. Nice job. Making sure that if you're jumping, you're sitting back with your heels and then you're rolling through the balls of your feet. If you're doing that step, we're driving those hips forward as you bring those legs together. Good. You're halfway. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm only halfway. I know. I'm having those same feelings. Good. Eyes forward, chest up. No shame in our modification game. Woo! Nice job. All right. On deck, you got burpees in 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Again, any variation is good. I'm going to do 3 of each, just in case you forget what you're doing. Look over at your screen. Got that burp. Good. Nice job. We got that step. Get your plank back. Big reach. Awesome. Over halfway. We got that wall. Big squat. Push up. Awesome job. 10 more seconds. Skater jumps are on deck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skater jumps or skater steps. Woo! Feeling the lungs. Good job. Now again, you're modified. You can always make that a little more shallow. So if those knees are getting a little tweaky, take it up a notch. No big deal. Good. Now if you are jumping, I want you to jump wider than I'm jumping. I don't want to jump off my screen. Good. Nice job. You are so close. Got about a minute 20 left before we move on to our 4-minute advice, your first one is alternating lunges. I prefer the step back because it's a little easier on the knees, keeping our knees behind our toes. So minute 1 and minute 3 are going to be right here, getting your back knee as close to the ground as you can. If you have knee pain, the shallow tap back, totally fine. Grab a balancing point if you need. From there, mountain climbers. Really driving that knee towards your chest, trying to get them past your elbows. Now you can up the ante and pick up that pace if you so choose. If not, I'm going to take that more slower and really focus on my core. Okay, now modify if you have a chair. Plant those hands on the chair, so if you have pain in your lower back, prop up your ankle a little bit. You can also always take it to high knees. All right? Enough talking, let's do it. You're going in 3, 2, 1, lunges. Good. Here's alternating sides for that full minute. Now I want you to make sure that the weight is in the heel. Mostly in the heel. A little bit can be in the forefoot. I don't want your toes pressed down. Good. Balancing is a little bit of a challenge after all that cardio. Good. We're staring at that one spot on the wall. Abs are in, chest is high. Good. Even by keeping the chest high, you're going to focus more on the hamstrings and the glutes. It's amazing that even the placement of your torso can change that whole move. Good, just breathe through it, you got it. Mountain climbers on deck, you got 10 seconds. Awesome job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down right into it. Now if you need to take a second for that transition time to breathe, by all means, breathing is important. Take that time. Good, really punch that knee forwards. I know it's hard to catch your breath in these mountain climbers because so many muscles are working. So much is going on. So take a second, right? Reset, and then get back into it. Good, you've only got 20 more seconds. In this workout, if you're thinking that it feels overly hard today, this workout is hard. But y'all have been at this for a while, right? It's good to challenge ourselves every once in a while. Even if this feels a little extreme. 3, 2, 1, take it up, lunges. That's why this workout is only 15 minutes, because I want it to feel really hard, but doable, right? These are all moves that you've done before. You can modify, you can take it down a notch. You can do that, it's a mental game, right? It's only 15 minutes, we've done worse for 15 minutes. Good, nice job. So tell your mind to be quiet, you can do it. You only got a minute and a half left for these guys. Good. And then 3 minutes of work, 2 minutes of work, and 1 minute of work. Pace, okay. Good. Chest up, relax those shoulders. That's the other thing. You want to keep your upper body relaxed as you do these, because if you tense up, it's going to be harder to breathe. So relax. Easier said than done, I know. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, take your big breath, get into it. Beautiful job. You are killing it. We've got arms next. That you'll sort of get to take at your own pace, so that is never a bad thing. Good, you're halfway. Right here, you get a little breather after this. Push through it. Good. The mind is our best cheerleader or our worst enemy, so make it your cheerleader. 15 seconds. Ready? I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. It's Thomas the Train. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders, shake it out, reset, 10 push-ups, 10 tricep dips. Get ready. Now your push-ups. Ideally, I would like your hands under those shoulders. Okay? Elbows glued into your sides. That's gonna use more tricep. If you feel more comfortable having those arms a little wider, that's okay. Could use a little more chest, no big deal. Again, this one you can always take to a couch or a chair or a wall and do your push-ups like that. Okay, 10 and 10. Now your tricep dips, we're gonna sit down, heels down, toes raised, thumbs forward, fingers to the side. Most intense option, you'll raise your hips, bend those elbows. No hip motion, none of that jazz. All about the bend and the extend of your elbow. Same thing if you have your hips down, bend and extend. Now if you are a unicorn and you're not tired yet and you want to do those dips on a chair, grab your chair, more power to you. I'm staying on the floor. You're ready for push-ups. 10 and 10, now you are on repeat for this for 3 minutes, okay? So aiming to get, say 3 rounds, okay? That's gonna be your goal. We're going in 3, 2, 1, begin. Inhale down, exhale press. Now as you're in push-up position, your body is in plank position. So plank rules apply. You're squeezing your glutes, pulling up through your belly button. I can't talk and count at the same time. I think that's 10. Good job. All right, the best part about these little AMRAPs is you can move through them at your own pace. And sometimes with these moves, slower is better because slower we have more time to concentrate on our form. Good. About 45 seconds down, so keep cruising. Give those wrists a little twirl action. Good, just keep moving through it. Good. You don't have to keep up with me, you can pass me, right? Again, best part about the AMRAP. No one is always at the same pace. Good. I want you to aim to get the best form you can. So if that means you're getting a little, or going a little slower, that is perfectly fine. I want you to challenge yourself to get your chest as close to the floor as you can. All right, I know easier said than done. Good, and on these tricep dips, really extend. That is where you're gonna feel that tricep kick in. Nice job. Ooh, shake it out, good. You're over halfway through, we're at 1:45, keep cruising. Good. Straight line once you reach those push-ups, head to toe, head to knees, wherever you're at. Good. I'm sure we've got some crazy people out there doing those push-ups on their toes, and I'm proud of you. Nice job. Use your breath. Best tool we got. Big exhales as we come up out of that push-up. Yowza, shake it out. Nice job. Got a little over 30 seconds left. Awesome, awesome, absolutely killing it. You're moving into legs next. Good job. Sort of a potluck of moves today, right? A little bit of everything. 15 seconds. Work through the end. You got it. Don't quit now. You're so close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. Maybe a quick child's pose. A little shake of those arms. We're moving into legs for 2 minutes. All right, this one is a squat, partnered with a squat jump. So you are here, right? I always say a little wider of the squats, a little easier on the knees. Again, everybody's squat stance is a little different because all of our hips are a little different, right? So if your squat does not look like mine, that's okay. You're gonna come down and then you're gonna drive those hips forward. Now, squats, jumps. You're down and then you're rolling through the balls of your feet, coming out of that squat. Okay, now I know jumping is not for everybody, so you will partner that squat with a squat pulse if you want to do a little bit of both there. Perfect. 2 minutes. So 30 seconds of each of those. Twice. And then we're in your final minute. So 3 minutes of work left. That is it. Get your squat stance ready just outside of your shoulders. You're squatting in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Inhale down, exhale out of that. Again, your squat is done when your hips are driven forwards and you're squeezing your glutes. Double check to make sure the weight is in your heel and our knees are tracking out sideways over our toes. Good. You're halfway, and I'm just gonna warn you now, that last set of 30 seconds is gonna feel like the longest 30 seconds of your life, so mentally prepare yourself right now, because we got it in the bag. 3, 2, 1, squat jumps. Again, or squat pulse, okay? Either is totally fine. Good, if you are doing those jumps and your pulse, to be honest, I want your gaze forward. Good. Chest doesn't have to be totally up, but I want it slightly lifted. And gaze looking at me. We got it. Woo! The burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out and then go right back into it. 1 minute left. You did squat jumps for a minute at the beginning. We got it again. Good. Nice job. Good. Power to those thighs. We got it. Over halfway. And then we have our jump or our pulse. Last. For our last minute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. I'm going to aim to do about 10 seconds of each. Whoa. Shake it out if you need. Good. No shame in that, right? Good job, you guys. This is a tough one. I don't know. My thighs are burning. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yikes! Shake that out. 1 minute. Got any guesses? 1 minute long plank. You got it. Takedown. Like, oh my gosh, I already did 4 minutes of plank. What's one more? You already did 4. All right, hands under shoulders. Straight line head to heel. Remember, you're modified. Knees down, tops of the legs down. Now, if your wrists are just not happy after all those push-ups, take it to your forearms, however I want them parallel. None of the clasped hands. Parallel and flat. From there, you may hold here, or you may hold knees down, legs lifted. Okay, now again, you are going to work for that full minute. Knees, toes, either, totally fine. Full minute, we got it, and then you're done. Now we'll stretch. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Begin. Good. Power through it. You already did 14 minutes of pretty high intensity work today. Good. This is the good calorie torture if you're a calorie counter or an Apple Watch user or Fitbit. Good. All right, let's do our troubleshooting. Ready? So make sure our upper back is nice and flat. We are not sinking into our shoulder blades. So push down hard through the mat. Make sure you can squeeze your glutes. That always sounds weird, and I know I say it a lot, but if you can't squeeze your glutes, your butt is not in line with your spine, okay? Make sure that lower back does not hurt. Our hips are sort of tilted forward, and if your lower back hurts, you're taking it to the knees. No shame in that at all. 10 seconds. Good. Time flies when you have someone talking at you the full minute, hey? Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Best words you've ever heard, hey? Good. Knees apart, heels together, reach those hands out. Take a second. Good. Nice job. We're gonna take it up to a seat. Take that right arm across, maybe twirl that wrist as we're stretching into the shoulders. Maybe a little twirl both directions. Good. I bet you weren't bored, right? Well, those ever-changing moves keep you guessing. Go ahead, switch sides, left arm across, twirl that wrist a little bit. Awesome. Good. Okay, we're gonna move into the triceps. Right arm back, lean into the left, looking under the right, pulling deeper into that tricep as well as getting a good stretch along our right side. Good, and up and over. Opposite side, lean into the right, looking under the left. Beautiful. Moving into the quads, your balancing point. Right heel up, pulling the right knee back, pushing forward through your right hip flexor. Good. We're not going to switch sides quite yet because first we're going to go into a hamstring stretch. So plant that right heel forward, forward fold. Now you are sort of driving out through your left hip a little bit, and you'll feel a little stretch in your left hip and your right hamstring, so double whammy. Now I want to make sure your back is nice and flat and we're not curving into it. You're driving your chest forward towards your knee. Good. Left side. Pulling that left heel up, pulling that knee back, woo, tipping over. Find your balancing point. Good. Nice job. Plant that heel. Sink into that right hip. Drive down towards your chest. Awesome. Good. All right, you killed it. Awesome job. That was hard, but we did it and we're done, and you can move on with your day. I hope you feel strong, and I will see you on Friday. Have a great rest of your week, you guys. Thanks.